Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter number 4, that is entrepreneurial skills, part 1. And the part 2 you will do it in class 10th. So first of all, you should know what do you mean by entrepreneur and what are entrepreneurial skills. Entrepreneur is a business activity, like a business activity, not a business activity, but it is similar to business activity, which is using some innovative or creative idea for doing an business. Clear? And a business activity is a simple business. Suppose, for example, a shopkeeper is there and the shopkeeper is purchasing the goods from some big market or from wholesale market and selling at his or her own place. That is, he is not using anything creative or anything innovative, just selling the goods to you. So that is a business activity. The shopkeeper is doing the business for his or her own self. Clear? But it is not an entrepreneur. It is not an entrepreneur. Why? Because he is not using any innovative idea or expanding his business for other purposes. Clear? So what are the various, today we will do what is entrepreneur, what are entrepreneur skills. So first we will do what are the business activities, identify various types of business activities. So business includes all those economic activities which are concerned with the production or purchase and sale or exchange of goods and services with the objective of earning profits. That is a business. Means a person who is selling or purchasing goods and services by for earning profit is known as a business. A business enterprise is an economic institution as it engages in the production or distribution of products and services in order to earn profits. A factory owner, a shopkeeper, a transport company, an insurance company, a commercial bank, an advertising agency, etc. All these are examples of business enterprises. Means all these are business activities. So you can say that business may be defined as an economic activity involving the production and sale of goods and services to earn profits by satisfying human needs. Clear? What is business activity? On the other hand, entrepreneurship is the process of discovering an opportunity, mobilizing resources, launching an enterprise to exploit the opportunity. It is an attempt to create value. Means business and entrepreneurship are complementary to each other and we cannot separate them. They are similar to each other, but if a person, suppose a successful business person or a business tycoon is known as a entrepreneur. Clear? He is expanding his business by creating some new ideas, by doing some innovative things and expanding his business. That is an entrepreneur. So what are different types of business activities? There are three types of business activities. We can classify it into three categories broadly. First is manufacturing. Means suppose if you are manufacturing something. Second is services, if you are providing services. And third one is hybrid, that is the mixture of manufacturing and services. Clear? So we will do it in detail. What is manufacturing business? Manufacturing business are concerned with the processing or transformation of raw materials and semi-finished products into finished products. Clear? You are having some raw materials and you are making some product out of these raw material. That is known as manufacturing business. For example, these some of the exam. Suppose the iron ore is extracted in your science class. Also, you have learned that iron ore extracted through mining is converted into steel. How will you convert? By using the manufacturing process. Engineering, cement, sugar, textiles, jute, etc. are the main examples of manufacturing industries. Again, we can categorize the manufacturing industries into different categories. First is analytical. Analytical manufacturing business studies means our basic raw material is broken down into several useful material. Clear? A raw material is there and you are breaking it into some other useful material. For example, an oil refinery. A crude oil is there and it is separated into different types of oils like petrol, diesel, kerosene, and lubrication oil. So this type of business is analytical manufacturing. Then next is synthetical business, synthetical manufacturing. In this type of manufacturing business and industries, two or more materials are mixed to form a new product. Clear? In analytical, we are means we are just breaking the material into different subparts, and in synthetical we are combining raw materials to make a new product. For example, concrete, gypsum, coal example are mixed to produce cement. It is also a manufacturing business. Then is processing. Processing, in processing industries, and raw material is processed through various stages to make the final product. For example, a cotton textile industry. Cotton is passed through the spinning, weaving, dyeing, bleaching, and printing process to convert it into cloth. Same for example of ghee industry. A milk is there. The milk is then processed into curd, then butter, and then into your ghee. So next is your assembling. In this type of industry, manufactured components or parts are combined together mechanically or chemically to produce a new product. For example, you are assembling a computer or CPU. That is an example of assembling. Means you are taking different parts, you are taking hard disks, or you are taking RAM, motherboard, and you are assembling a new CPU. Then another example is manufacturing of radios, TV sets, automobiles, telephones, sorry, mobile phones. All these are under the category of assembling. Clear? So all these four are manufacturing business. Next is your services. A service type of business provides intangible products. Means they are not in the physical form. Means you are providing some services to the customer. That depends upon your skills. For example, suppose you are having a person is having a repairing shop of mobile, that is providing services to the customer. A person is having a salon, or like banks, schools, they are providing services to the people. So these business fall in the category of services. They are not in the physical form, they are just providing the services or their professional skills. Suppose in schools, teachers are providing their professional skills to the students. In banks also, they are for people, they are providing their services for depositing and withdrawing money. And for in law firms also, the lawyers are also for the help of public. Clear? So these are the services. Next is the hybrid. Hybrid, you all know the word hybrid means mixture. Hybrid business is a combination of more than one type of business. For example, a restaurant is there. Clear? In restaurant, suppose a person orders something, some food from the restaurant. Then there are some persons or cooks or chef who are preparing the food. That is, they are doing manufacturing. Clear? And a waiter is there who is providing the service. Clear? So this is a combination of manufacturing as well as services. It is a hybrid type of business. Now next is types of business enterprise. A business enterprise may be organized in various forms. We can define it, or we can divide it into various forms. What are different forms of business enterprise? One is non-corporate, other is corporate. Clear? So non-corporate or corporate, there are two basic categories of business enterprises. So what is the difference? In a corporate form, the identity of the enterprise is separate from that of its owner. Means some employees are working there, and the identity of that firm, that person, that owner is different from that of the employee. The owners cannot be held personally liable if the enterprise runs into debt. Suppose if any loss is there in that business, then the employers are not responsible for any loss. Clear? and suppose a business is there, and if the shares are running down, then there is no, the employees of that business are not responsible for it. The owners cannot be held personally liable if the enterprises runs into debt. It means, read the statement, it means the owner, suppose the owner of that particular business is not personally liable if the enterprise into the runs into the debt. The enterprise has a separate existence in the eyes of the laws, and in an it can operate on its own name. And in non-corporate form of ownership, the identity of the enterprise is not different from that of its owner. Clear? The owner is fully responsible for any loss or profit. Clear? Owners are personally liable for all the debts owned by the enterprise. So these are the different types of business enterprises. Sole proprietorship. In this, one person provides the entire capital, bears all the risk, and independently manages the business. Next is, suppose joint Hindu family firm. It is a business firm owned and controlled by a joint Hindu family. So all the members of the family jointly or collectively establish the business, and the management control the business. Clear? Next is your partnership. It is a form of ownership when two or more person becomes partner to start a business, or to they will share the profit and loss of that business. Then joint stock company. It is an incorporate association of two or more person. It has a distinct legal entity which is separate from the identity of its member. Means suppose members are there, but only the stockholders are responsible for any profit or loss. Next is corporate of a society. It is a society organized with the purpose of rendering services to its member and to the public in general. It is because it is a cooperative society. It is organized to the principle of mutual self-help. Clear? So these are different types of business activities and business enterprises. So there are some questions. You have to do the self-assessment, and in next topic we will cover the next lecture.